Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be budgeting out my second paycheck in June, and good news, we are officially 1 month ahead, so we will be budgeting out in July. And how I got a month ahead was pretty much my tax refund. My federal one was about $5,000, and I went ahead and I used that to get 1 month ahead, as well as putting $1,000 into my emergency fund and $300 into my car maintenance fund. I also did go ahead and pay off my iPhone 11. Now the one I currently use is the iPhone 12, and when I got the iPhone 12, instead of putting like a down payment for it and stuff at T-Mobile, I went ahead and mailed them back my iPhone 11. However, UPS seems to have lost that somewhere, and honestly I'm tired of fighting with them about it, so I just went ahead and paid. It was like $200. It wasn't a big deal. I mean, it was a big deal. I really wish I didn't have to pay that, but I just didn't want to keep fighting with them over it at this point because I've had my phone for quite a while now. If we go back to June, I did fund some wishes, and I created this little category called wishes granted. I did go ahead and fund that. I got some bar stools because our we don't really have like a kitchen table. It's like a bar table area, and the chairs that we originally had for that, when they built the whole thing for us, they kind of built them a little wrong, and the screws were falling out. No matter how many times we put the screws back in, they just kept falling right out. So we were at we were at TJ Maxx or Burlington, and we saw them and they were perfect, and we bought 3 of them, and they were $60 each, so $180. I also went ahead and bought a water pick. This one just came out of my spending fund, and I bought a clip-on microphone, which I'm using today, so I hope my audio is definitely a lot better than it was last time, and you can definitely hear me a lot better, I hope. We'll find out after this video, I guess. And I just took this 1271 out of my business category, so we're actually just gonna go ahead and hide that. Other news, I did get the Apple credit card. And the main reason why I got this was usually just for my credit score. I got pre-approved, and the limit they gave me on it would have definitely helped my credit score. And as you can see, I've if we go to my transactions here, I have actually been paying it like as soon as my transactions clear, I go ahead and I actually pay it. I know, like a psycho. I probably will move forward to just paying it like maybe once a week, and then eventually when I feel comfortable enough, I'll go ahead and start paying it only once a month. I just really want to get in the habit of not spending money that I don't have on that credit card. I also, with my tax refund, went ahead and paid my credit card right here, and so that one's fully done, and I put $100 towards this pedal credit card, and with my state refund that I will have as soon as I send the IRS my social security card will go towards paying this pedal card. Now onto that social security card, I have this documents category here, and if you read under here, it's in a social security card because mine is forever lost now. Renewing my passport, getting the real ID star thing on my driver's license, and for my citizenship test. Now I believe I qualify for the citizenship test in August of this year. I've been trying to double check with a lawyer, but nobody's answered my phone calls, so that's kind of sucked. But it's $725 to pay for that, and you have to pay it regardless if they accept you or not. I've been using some of my money from Transfer Tuesdays and some money that I've been able to pull out from different areas to go ahead and start funding this. I did do Transfer Tuesday yesterday. I will pop up a picture. I posted it on my Instagram what I did. I'll pop up the same picture here for you guys to see, and that money ended up going into this documents folder. So now I've already contacted the social security office near me. I just didn't quite understand them over the phone. If I have to send them they're not open, so like you have to do everything by mail. If I have to send them my physical green card, or like if I send a copy of my green card, I'm not sure. So I've been trying to call them back, but nobody's been answering again. So I'm a little stuck, but I do have until July to get that information to the IRS. So I do have a little bit of time. Moving forward, we'll be going ahead and funding July. So a lot of my main expenses here, like my big ones, are halved, like my car stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and budget. Actually, we'll start up here. We'll go ahead and just underfund my Apple storage and my YNAB, another $40 to my Easy Pass, my phone payment, the other half of my car payment, the other half of my car insurance. I will come back to this business and cushion section in 1 minute. So we'll go ahead and fund dining out for the month, groceries, gas, spending, Luna, beauty, munchies. We'll just fund all of those, which is $450. And we're not gonna fund any sinking funds just because it just in my head it doesn't make sense to fund sinking funds in the future. I will fund these with my last paycheck in June, which comes on the last day of June, so like it's practically July already. Also July is my birthday month, so with that paycheck I will definitely be adding a little more into my spending category, or I'll create a new one that just says birthday. I did add in this summer fund category, and it's basically anything that I want to do fun in the summer. Yeah, so we're pretty much good here. We're just gonna go back to July for a second. I wanted to fund a couple things in here. I mean June. I wanted to fund a couple things in here. Oh yes. So I did buy a little bit of makeup because we're without the masks now, and I got my eyebrows done just because we got our masks now. And what am I saying? I'm sorry, I'm a little under the weather because we got, you know, like we're not wearing masks anymore at work, and I do work with the public, so you know, it's not that I don't look good without makeup, it's just I would rather have on a little bit of makeup, so I did go ahead and buy some. And I also do want to get Skincare by Hiram's new skincare brand when it drops. It shouldn't be that expensive, I really hope not. I'm gonna be very upset if it is, but I'll go ahead and add $200 to that just in case. We'll see if anything I can pull from the summer fun category to put it up there, but I shouldn't be spending more than that on his skincare. Going back forward, I will just go ahead and fund my business fund. Oh, another thing I didn't say that I funded with my tax return was my cushions. I added $100 into each one of them, and one of the goals was to keep at least $100 in my cushion. I've actually gone ahead and added my financial goals as a sticky note on my desktop, and see a $1,000 emergency fund, $300 car emergency fund. I says always have at least $100, so I haven't checked that one off just yet because I've only had it for this month. We'll see how it goes. And I paid off one of my credit cards, but I haven't paid off my other one yet, so as soon as I do, I will put a check on that. You know what, I could probably go ahead and fund this cushion as well here. And then this $1764 is going to go ahead, and this documents category definitely have had a little bit more of a spendy month. As you can see, our dining out is basically gone, and I have more budget in here than what my goal is for. Vale and I took each other to different restaurants, and they were both seafood because they started off with like $1 oysters. We were like, oh, let's go get some $1 oysters. And I'm very, very picky with my seafood, but I will eat oysters. Brain has been tricked into liking them. And the first one we went to, it didn't look like it, but was a more of a high-end restaurant, so it was a little bit pricey for some of the food that we got. We got a lobster and we got like an octopus, and it was very pricey for a very small quantity. And so he treated me to that one, and then I treated him to another one, bootleg special, which we got again $1 oysters, and we also got another lobster. It came with also like mussels and stuff. I don't really eat that, so I got mac and cheese and it actually ended up being the same price for a lot more food, so I treated him to that one. But we definitely still have lots of money in our groceries. We just have yet to go. It's just been very crazy and hectic in our lives recently. Gas, I'm pretty good. I think Rafael will cover the next one. We should be good. We still have 200 miles in our car, and we're definitely not going to go through that a lot. It only takes like 5 miles to get to my job, 5 miles home. I definitely went a little overboard with my spending, but I think it's also important to not always constantly be thinking about, yes, let's save money, let's do that, which obviously is very important when you're not in a good financial situation. But now that I am 1 month ahead, I do definitely feel a lot more comfortable, and especially since my month of July is basically already covered, you know, with my last check of June. What am I going to do? I'm going to budget for the rent, which already has $600 in it, so that rent's really going to go for August. Budget for my sinking funds, really. I did a little poll on my Instagram to see which brokerage people prefer for their Roth IRAs. So I did like a regular poll one that was Fidelity versus Vanguard, because those were the two I was really looking into, and they seemed the two most competitive ones. Just let me know your thoughts and opinions down below on which one you would pick and why. But that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, my net worth is significantly higher as of right now in this month with the 323 growth. This is my spending for right now, you know, my fixed expenses, which is the big one of that is my rent, definitely. Next would obviously be variable, and a big part of that is definitely my spending and my dining out. Oh my god, I forgot to do something. Okay, no, I have enough. Depending on what I spend on my skincare stuff, I will be adding more money into this gifts. My friend is having having a baby, and on her registry is a stroller set. It's about like $100. It's really not that expensive, and she helped me out a lot when I was going through my pregnancy, so I just want to go ahead and get that for her. The money that's in here right now though is for my sister's birthday, was June 9th, and I went ahead and I bought her a bottle of Clase Azul tequila. If you don't know what that is, I'll put a picture up. It's like a very like higher end tequila, and luckily I work at a restaurant, so they sold it to me for the price that the restaurant buys it for and not the price that it actually sells for. Looking into reports, so far I've spent about almost $2,000 for the month of June. Obviously my higher ones being fixed expenses, variable expenses. The sinking funds one is because I bought a bunch of clothes off of Afterpay, but I needed them. I didn't really have any summer clothes for work. So overall I think I'm definitely doing a lot better handling my money. We are at 39 days of buffering, which is very nice, and 4 days age of money. But yeah, I definitely think we are on track to meet all of the goals that we have reset it out for the rest of this year. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. I do apologize if I was kind of a little all over the place in this video. I am feeling just a little bit under the weather. I'm not sure what it is. We were redoing our floors at the restaurant, so we were closed for 2 days, but I was still there both of those days, and I don't know if it was all of the things that I was breathing in, or if it's just simply me not wearing my mask and now I'm re-exposed to all these germs, but that is why I am a little all over the place. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and see you next time.